All for being here. Delighted that you're here because you're special and it's your time. We are all messengers and teachers. We are good teachers because we are constantly open and seeking information to share with others. The higher power, which so many of my comrades spoke to today, is what we're all about. We all want to rise to be all that we can be. Everyone that spoke here today empowered me, gave me something to take away, and made me feel special. I'd love to quote for you a famous quote, and if you're not familiar with this phenomenal spiritual teacher, I want you to Google her. Her name is Marianne Williamson. She had this to say, and I want you to take this away. She said, "It is not our inadequacies that we fear. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure." How does that sound to you? When I heard her say that, it resonated. I knew it. And when I look out to you, I'm not brown-nosing you, and I say that you're special. You are special. So many others spoke to that today. You are special, you are gifted, you are seekers, you are teachers, and you are here to rise to all that you can be. My being about inspiring young girls and women for passion, potential, and purpose is all about discovery, personal development. Health and wellness is the platform that I chose because it leads to wholeness. And everyone here today that spoke to different avenues that you can travel on to get to the best health. Because health is wealth. And it is the best wealth. I don't care how much money you have, education, looks, shape, any and every and all of those that go into that bucket. Nothing beats having good health. So I'm going to share with you a little story today because the product that I finally found speaks to my DNA. It speaks to my sense of ethics, principle, morality, and everything there. The company I endorse because I love it. I went through 3 companies to get to this company. That's why I have back here at my table empowering bodies, because without your health and taking care, there isn't much that you have. I'm going to share a little personal story with you. My husband, who is my rock, was a captain of industry. Some of you met him and some of you know him. He was the CFO of 2 major Fortune 500 companies. Did well, extremely so. Retired when he was 42. But after 2 or 3 months, he said, not for me. So he went out to build a company. He started a very small acorn and built it into a mighty, mighty oak tree. And by the way, I find it uncanny. His last name is Oak, O-A-K-E. I just think that's adorable. But the bottom line here, my friends, is that my husband, who is driven, brilliant, ambitious, and all of those other wonderful adjectives, never took care of his health. So here he is today, not in the best of health. And at the age of 66, he had a major, major heart attack. He has 3 stents in his heart and has all types of issues, ailments with the body. So when I started my health and wellness business and I started networking, I ran into a young lady who was in a car accident. And she spoke to this product that I promote with my heart because I've seen the results. And each and every one of you needs this product, whether you're in the best of health or not so, whether you're 25 or 85. This product mirrors in your body what your body stops doing at the age of 25. Without getting technical, just briefly, you're going to do your own research. I invite you to do that. Hyaluronic acid, chondroitin sulfate, and collagen 2. Now, there are buzzwords all throughout the marketing world, and those words, especially collagen, anti-aging, oh, it's everywhere. But there's so many different variables there. You have to do your own research. But these 3 products help to mirror what your body stops producing at the age of 25. It starts to slow down and goes on and on. So we get old and we start to do this, and the joints go in the knee and the hip and the shoulder and the back. It doesn't have to be. I want all of you, I invite you, if you're not familiar with Connie Chung, if you remember her. She did a brief story about Japan and this specific little town in Japan where hyaluronic acid was very prevalent in the diet. And these men and women who could be 100 or 110 were able to hop, skip, and jump and move around, smoke, drink, and still had a good life, great skin, hair, everything. So the product that's being promoted here that I want each and every one of you to sample if you haven't, and I also invite you to stop at the table and pick up a little sample where you'll get a coupon. You can research the site and look for yourselves. But the bottom line here is that your health is everything. So I'm going to cut this short. Let me just say this very briefly. My husband is 100% better. He stands a little taller. He doesn't have as many aches and pains. And he calls liquid biocell joy juice. He says, I'm going now to take my joy juice. And I love that because he, first off, poo-pooed it. A lot of crap, that's his favorite word, a lot of crap. But now he takes it. It's a wonderful addiction, my friend, because it's so helpful to him. So I want to leave you with this. Les Brown, another motivational speaker, said that we all have greatness within us. And that is my goal, to work with young girls and women to help them develop their natural talents and their natural gifts. We all have something to share and to give to others. So I invite you to stop by the table to get your samples, to take them with you, to do your own research, and I look forward to meeting and seeing you again. And I want you to step forward and stand in your power, rise to the greatness that is within you, and be all that you can be. Thank you.
Thank you.